So just hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Barrett and Randall are in the forward positions. Reggie Bullock is out there at Derrick Rose. And it's Gibson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Cleveland, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Kevin Love out there with Jarrett Allen. And it's Okoro in at the 3 slot. Now, here's Sexton. Back to Allen. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And New York will come the other way.
And Julius Randle dropped.
Oh, man. Fans love that. Listen to that. I love that sound in the arena. And how about RJ getting a little bit fancy with that one as he flushes it home.
Now, here's Okoro. And Okoro throws it down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
And finished off by Rose.
And that's the Derrick Rose of old. Full speed ahead and bursting to the rim.
And here are the Cavaliers. Pass to Okoro. 50 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Passes it to Garland. No good. Rose with some nice D. And so it's Rose bringing it up for the Knicks. He kicks it to Bullock. Barrett against Allen. There's the pass to Rose. 6 on the shot clock. Over Sexton. Rose, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Sexton, the pass to Garland. 20 feet out. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. New York ahead, leading by just 2. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And when you consider how the Knicks are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland, where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
On the court for the Knicks, we've got Alec Burks. Barrett is out there with Noel. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. Here's Osman following the score by New York. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. And here's Burks. Robinson up top. 1:10 left here in the second. It's stolen by Wade. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, thank you and good evening. The Knicks made changes in coaching and the front office since the start of last season. But the question is, can they move forward? Their last winning season was back in 2013. Amidst the frenzy that is the media in New York, they'd like to make headlines going forward for all the right reasons this time. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Barrett kicks to Robinson. Burks in the corner. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Burks has got the lead up to 4 now for the Knicks. Garland, the pass to Wade. Here's Osman. Pass to Garland. And now the Knicks on the break. Now Barrett. Beyond the arc. No good there. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Knicks lead by 4. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Cleveland.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually we can't see you, but for the Knicks, the first quarter was pretty even. At the end of the period, they were up by 2. And by just a fraction, they got the... And that should do it with the second...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. The Knicks leading by 4. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Jared Allen is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Okoro in at the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Here's Rose trying to get open as Gibson. And the basket by Rose.
And Derrick Rose certainly equipped athletically to punish teams in the paint. And as he gets older, we've seen Derrick Rose coming out of his shell a bit more. Early in his career, he was wary of strangers and the media.
And growing up, Derrick Rose protected by his family from the dangers of Chicago. Then, Greg, after starring at the University of Memphis, he was drafted by his hometown Bulls.
Anointed a savior from day one. And you talk about a life under the microscope. Sports writers picking him apart, rabid fans wanting a piece. In a lot of ways, it's probably better for him not playing in Chicago.
The first free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. The Knicks leading by 4. Rose in the post. Yep, that one goes. Rose has got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, these defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Garland, the pass to Sexton. Inside, here's Love, and it goes down 2 points.
Sexton realizing that one of his guys is wide open, and that court awareness, he was able to get it to him.
And it's Rose penetrating. Randall with the bucket.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's Allen. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Stolen by Okoro. And Okoro throws it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace, that's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
And Gibson wide open. He shoots. And the 3 off target. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Ahead. And Sexton slams it in.
Well, when you don't get in his way, Sexton's going to get up there and throw it down.
Rose with the ball. He's got 6. Jacks up a 3. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. We're at the end of the 3rd, and we've still got a close one. Knicks out front. They're up by 2. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. We've got Rose. Toppin is out there with Alec Burks. Then it's Robinson. Outside, Sexton. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. The Knicks with the lead. Right side, Rose. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Jared Allen.
And a guy who's averaged as many as 7 free throws a game in his career, Rose knows how to get to the line.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And Derrick Rose, the former #1 overall pick in 2008, one of the most athletically gifted point guards the league has ever seen.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
Rose against Sexton. Allen trying to break free. That shot off the mark. So New York will take it the other way. Quickly, and he jams it with authority.
And that's the role they want for Rose. Getting guys going through his passing, especially when he can find them in rhythm.
Now, here's Sexton. Count it.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Take a look at him, locked in right now in this moment, wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Here's Rose following the basket by Colin Sexton.
And how about, and with that great length and awareness, Allen continues to build his reputation as a shot blocker. Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're leading by 2. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Derrick Rose.
And tell you what, he's worked very hard to get himself in good position throughout the course of this game. And that comes across in his shooting percentage. He's hit over half his shots from the field. And that's not because he got hot as much as it's because of the effort he put in to get himself open.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. This is still a close game, and he told his guys, we're not far away. We can still get this one. If we seize the moment, we can walk away with the win. Guys?
Timeout called the Cavaliers. They trail by 4. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Sexton for 3. Good! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Sexton with a shining moment here.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
15 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Rose. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're down by 1. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's what's your take?
Always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. So a close game sees New York take this one. This win sets a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Derek, congrats on the win. High degree of difficulty